like many times of his just face, right? So as we
Yeah.
could just know that his face seems like that, or just have a familiarity with him already. But the thing is that we don't know anything about the Lifasa, but why did you just allow him to
We
just not
know,
to show his
I
face?
know Lifasi. I know Lifasi. I have seen him on the app, right? I know him. He's an MBBS student, right? And he's
Okay, but doesn't mean that if he's a MBS that he is the most genius person.
no,
So I don't think so that.
I'm not saying from genius point of view. I never say that any person to declare that he's a genius or some kind of stuff. But what I just understood that he's having a great knowledge and ability. But the problem is that he's not able to. I don't know why he's not able to. Why he's not showing his face. Also, that's my. That's also. I
See,
just want
see,
to ask him someday that why are you not authorizing yourself? Because being authentic is the most important thing.
but see, Vipin discontinued his just talk with us because of that he was not comfortable with his showing his just face, right? So why didn't you just make him comfortable or just told him that okay,
I
that we
told
will be
him,
just okay
man.
that if you.
I already told him. The problem is that he is not able to. Why he is not able to see? I mean, express his face. Why? Because he is not ready to go on YouTube with his face.
Okay,
That's the
that's it.
problem.
Okay, if he just feel like that being just nervous in front of like showing his just face, that can be right, we can just accept it. But the thing is, Lifasa is just confident as well as that English is in top-notch level, though that he is not able, not just coming forward to show his face. So why there is discrepancy between like those
There
both
is
of the
no
guy?
brother. There is no discrepancy. I already declared with Vipin that you can do whatever you
Mhm.
can. If you want to show the face, you can do. Then if you don't want to show, it depends upon you. I'm not forcing you, man. I can't force
But though
anyone here.
that, you didn't just go forward to saying the particular lifasi that you have to just show your just face at least. If you don't comfortable, it's okay. Like at least that you can just give a like certain push to him.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't come regularly, so it's not huge matter regarding Libra.
Okay, after a lot of hello,
Yes, yes.
after a lot of discovery, I just came to know that Lifasi is your neighbor. Am I right?
Neighbor,
Yes.
what kind of neighbor?
Means he is just living surround you, like surround your
No,
home.
no, no. What are you talking about? He's from
or
Nigeria.
or else or else by accidentally he just came your just shop to buy some kind of the bags and you just gave him some expensive bag with the great price.
No, no, nothing like that.
Okay.
So what are you up to right now?
Yes.
What are you up to? What were you doing?
What are you doing? I'm talking to Huzaifa.
Before that, I'm asking, what were you doing?
I was in the study.
Okay, so what did you study right now?
Like uh, I'm just having my just technical some kind of the questions, so I was just going through the pages so that I could just get updated
I'm
because
thinking
since
of
long I haven't.
yes, I'm thinking of
Mhm.
messaging that guy. What was the name? Partho
Mhm.
Mishra. If he can
Oh
join
my god.
this link right away, just now. I'm
No,
just
no.
thinking, I got a thought that
So, at what platform you will be just sending the link?
maybe on Instagram,
Okay.
but let me
Yeah,
first,
you can.
yeah, but first I need to check on what date and where I was having the conversation with him. So I'm just
Hmm.
searching for his name. Maybe he appears and then we can just tell him that if you are just
I
free, then
think
you can just pop up.
I think that whatever you had the last conversation with him, like it was on just Facebook only.
No, no, he messaged me on Instagram also, not on only on Facebook. He messaged
Okay.
me on Instagram too.
Hmm.
So I'm just
And definitely, if I'll just compare definitely Lifasi and he, like I know that he is a person that you couldn't just handle his question. He is a man of his art. knowledge of wizard, I'd say.
Yes, so let me
No,
just yes, so I'm just
you.
messaging. I'm just
Mhm,
messaging him so that I'm thinking if he is free right now, then he can just pop up in this Zoom call and we can make a
mhm,
difference.
mhm.
I don't have any problem with anyone, man, and I don't force
But
anyone to.
you, but you should have.
Why are you saying like this?
Mhm.
What kind of problem I should have?
Means you should have. Why we should be just so much authentic towards the person? Why we should just pretend sometimes, right?
Because being authentic, it serves you something. When people just watches who is speaking, it proves you something. But right now, why I'm not showing my face, there is a reason. Because I just pop into negativity. I just pop into anxiety, stress. I was just
See one
crying.
thing,
I was just
like
crying right now.
like.
Let me just speak. Let me just speak. Then you can
Mm,
just say. So what I was trying to say that I
mm,
was into much negativity, thinking about my past, right? I was just watching, I was just seeing my old photo in 2003 where I was just selected as a vice principal in my school, and I was just saying that, okay, I cannot become what I wished for, right? I just
mm,
see this photo, and I was just talking to the guy in which I was in 2003, and right now it's 2023, so it's been 20 years. So I was talking to my past self, and I thought that my dream and my goals at that time was totally different, and I can't become the person which I wish to be at that time. Right? I am something different right now. So I was just recalling all the things
mhm,
that has been happened throughout my journey, whether it's bad, and I was just feeling some kind of guilt and depression and anxiety. So I thought that I will not be able to show the face because it's a hard time, right? It's not always that
mhm,
you will be positive, you will be energized. There will be a low moments in life,
mhm,
right? And we must appreciate both low as well as high moments. I was thinking a lot,
mhm.
and I thought that I will also not be able to join the call, but somehow it popped in my mind that I need to join. Maybe the new guys can just pop up and just we need to have a discussion. So that's what I was just thinking, and that's why I'm not showing the face, right?
Mhm. Yes, you have to release your just all the tears sometimes.
Yes. And you know what? When you just spoke to other person or when you share the lowdown, the negativity, the stress, anxiety with someone, then you automatically
Mhm.
become free of that stuff. For example, you were also
Yes,
suffering
yes.
the difficult times when you joined the job, right? So at that time you were
Mhm.
talking to me and we were having discussions,
Yes.
right? And so
Mhm.
it relieves you, right? And you feel relaxed. Okay,
So,
then I'll just share my
it you,
yeah, go ahead, yes.
whenever we share something, it means that we are distributing our sorrow to the others as well. So
Yes,
sometimes we have to just hook up with those things, like what we just feel like, right?
yes, yes. Yeah, but many people can't do that. I mean, they avoid that. They just keep that to
Mm-hmm.
themselves, which will lead to more
Yeah.
trouble in the future also. Because now you are
Yes.
keeping
Mm.
all this stuff which you can't share with you only. You're not expressing, you're not sharing to someone. That's why at one point of time I just posted on this channel also a link that where if you want to just speak or if you want to just tell your hard times, you can share that, right? And I just provided the anchor link where they can just send a voice message. It will be anonymous. No one will know who is speaking, what is the person. But in general, it is the motto is that the message, the negativity, the anxiety, stress will be out and the person will be relaxed and they will not have any kind of depression, suicidal thoughts. That's what the motto.
See, right now we know each other in a very deeply, right? So I would
Yes,
say that I know your just past, I know my just past, and that's why that I'm just comfortable sharing my just all the sorrowful life and also the whatever that I just faced in my just thick and thick situation in my just life. So I just feel like light and after just sharing or just distributing my just thought to you. But the
yes,
thing is that as you just put it as a link, like so that the unknown people, even unknown people, could just jump in or just show their sorrow. I don't think so that people will just be just comfortable to say that, because
No, no.
the
Why
thing
are
is
you
that
saying that? I mean, why are you saying that people will not be comfortable? If you are
I
doing,
mean to say,
if you are
see,
doing the work anonymously, right? If you are stopping someone, right, to go into suicide or depression or anxiety, you are benefiting them, right? And they just need to speak their voice out, whatever they are going through, right? And if you just holding,
a-
the name will not appear, nothing, no identity will be displayed. Only the
actually,
message will
yes,
appear.
yes, actually, I know that we are just fortunate right now that we rely on each other, right? So sometimes that whatever I just feel like, I feel like they're exerting everything to you,
Yes,
and you do the same. And so somewhere that we are embracing our just sorrowness, and somewhere we also that consoling each other, right? So that
yes,
we could just boost up somewhere from inside. But
yes,
the thing is that if the people share their sorrow, definitely they are sharing something core from their just heart, right? They are sharing something, so that they are just expecting some kind of consolations from the others people. But the thing is that they don't relate you, right? So I don't think so they will be able to attach with you if they just sharing this kind of the stuffs, because these kind of stuff seems like we somewhere that we always want to restrict. We couldn't just share it to everyone, right? We couldn't share to the unknown people or strange people, like I'm just having the friend, that's why I'm sharing to this person, so that person, though there must be any kind of identity. If we'll just go ahead for the amorphous kind of the imagination, definitely it won't be just working. But though
okay,
that
so
we could just push them up without knowing their just sorrow,
okay,
we
so
can
let
just
me tell
boost
you.
them up.
Yeah, okay, so let me give you one scenario, right? For example, you are running a radio show, right? And you have just seen that
Hmm.
in the radio show, they ask you that if you are having some kind of trouble, if you are having some kind of problem, you can share that to us, right? And your identity and that will be remain anonymous. And I have seen
Hmm.
that people are participating in that. They are contributing in that. They are sharing because once they share, they will be free from the burden of stress, anxiety, depression, right?
Yes, sometimes.
Because
Hmm.
you can't, because the time is very much limited. People are not having so many gatherings right now. People are not gathering a lot because
Hmm.
they are just busy in making money and doing their work. They don't have enough time. So this is the best way
Hmm.
only. You just need to open your phone and you just need to speak, get it out your message, and that is the
Hmm.
best way you can just get relief, right? And I have seen in the movies also, right? Why there is,
Hmm.
what you can say, uh, when there is addiction, then I think there is
Hmm.
some camp or something, what you can say, go into that healing to get rid of this addiction. What is that
Hmm.
called? I don't remember the name actually, but there is some uh, healing place, right, where you go and where there are strangers, and you need to just share it out what is going into your life to the people, right? And remember, you will be more comfortable because they are unknown people, they don't know about you, and you
Hmm.
will also not be worried what they will think because they are all strangers. So in that way, you will communicating more efficiently and more in proper way what you are going through. Rehab, yeah,
Hmm.
I got the word rehab, rehab facility, rehab center, right?
Rehabilitation.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
that is what it is about.
Hmm. But see one thing, right? Whenever we just share our just sorrow or our just grievance to the people, then we always expect something in return as well. Like we are just seeking for some remedy for that all the kind of sorrowfulness. So the thing is that whenever the strange will just communicate with you or just try to just share their just thought, so I think that are you just saying that just they will just communicate you with the chat, or just having just sharing their just voices to you, or you will just give them as a remedy?
Yeah, we can take back that voices that I just heard, right? And we can just
Mm-hmm.
give a message of hope, inspiration, motivation. Everything will be all right. Don't worry. Don't take this bad step. You're in a good position, and that way we can just support them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes,
because
in that way.
Yeah, because it is very much necessary right now for what is going on, right?
Mm.
So it is very much necessary to get rid of what you are going through, and you are just not hiding all the stuff, right? Which is bad for you.
But the people who are just going through these kind of stages right now, so I think that mobile phone becomes a boon for them as well. Because see, like we are just feeling completely loneliness in this lifestyle. Like if I'll just count my just friend, I don't have like more than two friends or one friend, and though
Yes,
they don't exist besides me, right? So I
yes,
think that the mobile phone, who what as a friend became a kind of a complete void in my just life, like as they are just completely absent, like going through my just lifestyle. I guess they are
yes,
just living some like thousands of kilometers from my area, so I don't think so that we would just able to communicate physically.
yes,
So the thing is that like since the mobile comes as a replacement of the friend, so somewhere that is it has just given the ease of on loneliness, right? So
yes.
don't you think like that? Like people are just so much engrossed in like scrolling and just watching some
Yeah, that is also
entertain
the
or
point. Yes, I agree. I agree to what you just said. That is also
yes,
the point. Mobile is proved,
yes,
right, to get rid of their loneliness. But there are some other parts also, right? For example, if you're not sharing
mm-hmm.
something, and if you're not just talking to
Mm-hmm.
someone, then what you will think in the free time? You will go to some chat, right? And then you will just talk with a
Mm-hmm.
stranger, and then you will
Mm-hmm.
discuss all the things, and you will try to make a friend with that person. Why? Because you are feeling lonely. Then you will just talk anything. I mean, maybe it's life related, work related, whatever problem you are having, right? So you are also
Mm-hmm.
seeking help when you are lonely. So it might be in the form of
Yes.
voice also, it might be in the form of chat also, different different stuff
Mm.
like that.
Yes, right. I think somewhere that we want a kind of the person whom we can just cry in front of, right?
Yes, yes,
Because see, there are lots of the people who are not having friends. Like I'm not the alone, or you are not the alone. So what
yes,
do they do? That they just visit a kind of the religious place or sacred place, and they just do feel like crying over there.
yes, yes,
Because see, like in the religious place, we don't find much of the people or gathering people. So at the time, we just feel like crying.
yes,
We exert whatever we just feel from inside. So at the time also that we lighten up somewhere that from our inside, whatever kind of a garbage we just put it out.
yes, yes, right. And there is a reason why the temple is designed in that specific way model only, and why the mosque
Mm-hmm.
is also designed. Gurudwara itself is designed in different, that
Mm.
specific tomb way only, because that will
Yes.
make concentration at only one particular point at that your religious place
Mm-hmm.
where you just went. Maybe there is a mosque or a temple or a Gurudwara. So it
Mm.
plays a huge impact, and that's why people find peace when they just visit
Yes.
religious places.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think there are a lot of the people. What do they do? Because they just find a mosque in their just village nearby, or they just find a kind of temple nearby. So what
Yes,
do they do? That they concentrate their just all the emotions and just take the books and just they just put themselves in the radius of like religious place. Like they just visit inside the temple, they visit inside the mosque, and just they just kept on reading and reading because there is no any kind of the disturbance from the any individual, right?
yes,
So at
yes,
that time we just feel like fortunate enough, like being as a person, like and just having the home nearby, like religious place.
yes, yes. Right. Being isolated and then just focusing
Yes.
on oneself, looking at the inner
Mm-hmm.
side of us, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it plays a huge impact,
Yes. Yes, definitely.
because at one point of time we are not aware sometimes what are our emotions and what
Mm.
we are going through. But when we spend time,
Yes.
alone time, right, then we will be able to know ourselves, what
Mm.
are your
We can
emotions.
recognize.
Yes, what is the
Mm-hmm.
state in which we are, and that way
Mm-hmm.
it is improvement to ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
So I think no one has
And
appeared. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
oh, no, no, I'm not. But I'm not seeing that. Who is that?
No, I mean I just told you that no one has appeared from the Zoom.
Okay.
Yes. So
I
if
think
it,
we want a particular girls so that we could just feel like what should I say? We just feel like exposing more with the words.
yeah, I mean, I got a mail, but I didn't got a response regarding that.
Okay. I think there will be a time Alina Reis will just have a talk with us.
Do you think? How can you
Yes,
say that?
but I could predict.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not just specific with the time or just years.
Okay, so if, for example, she is having uh what you can say talk with us, then what benefit we will get? We will get, for example.
Uh,
If
I'll I'll think that like as we are just having conversation with each other, like we are just overlapping the conversation in between, right? We are not ready to listen to you, or you are not ready to listen to me at
yes,
some point of the time. But
yes,
the thing is that in Lina Rai's video, she just feel like so calm with her just words and with her conversation. So what she is gonna do that when she will just jump in towards our just conversation. So she will just let us speak, and after then she will just join and just execute it from her end, and then we can just speak. So the thing is that right now that we are not mutual as it is, it seems like. So we are just somewhere we are just making mistake like overlapping.
okay. So in that way, it will improve.
Hmm. But these are the some slightly points that I'm just referring right now. But the thing is that we could just take lots of things from her, because whenever she speak on, she feel like a smiling. So her smile really is a kind of the antidote for every kind of the grievance.
Yes, I have just sent the email invitation to Aparna, the English buddy that we just
Mm-hmm.
got invitation. Now let us check whether she is able to make it here or not. In the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying this content, then please hit like, share, and subscribe button. It's really great. We are doing this
Did you
every 9 p.m. IST. And if you want to join, you can just connect us. You can just send us an email and we will get back to you.
did you message the Partho?
Yes, I have just messaged him.
Mm,
I have messaged him on Instagram also and just waiting for maybe he can
okay.
appear. Let us check. I think I got some message here. I got some message. Okay, so he
Okay,
says
okay,
that
see.
right now I cannot. We'll see in few days. That's the message I got.
Partho Misa.
Yes.
Oh my God, he is.
Yes, he was eager actually. When I just messaged, he was really eager to join us.
Okay, okay.
Because I think that he connects regarding physics side. When I just told him that I'm a physicist, and so
Mm-hmm.
I have insights about physics, so he was eager to know
Mm-hmm.
more, and then he agreed at that point itself. But somehow
Mm-hmm.
the time and things didn't match. So I think that we will be soon seeing him on this show, on this Zoom call, maybe
Let's
near
see.
future. Oh my God, I can't. I'm so excited about that.
He has got around more than 200 plus like certifications for each individual departments of the whatever kind of the skill that he has been just got till now. Means he
Yes,
could just make a like to copy face of yours on the just paper, right? He could
yes,
just do anything.
yes, yes. He's a genius. Next Albert Einstein.
Mhm. Yes, yes, definitely
So
he
we
is. I
are
know that.
expecting a lot of great people here in our show. So guys, if you haven't not subscribed, then please make sure we will be having some great people in the next coming days. Hopefully.
Mm, yes. I think that if the person considered to be genius, then he must be looking like a kind of the weird, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because we
That's
have
right. Yes,
seen.
I agree. Yes, 100%. The genius people, they don't focus on the looks. For example, when you look about
Mm-hmm.
millionaires and billionaires all over the world, they wear one
Mm-hmm.
type of clothes for many days. They don't focus on
Mm-hmm.
look, they focus on their work.
Mm-hmm.
They are just focusing on what efforts they can make to get most out of the time. So that is their goal.
Mm.
So their hair
Yes.
is not proper. They are not just looking like some
Mm-hmm.
in some hunk or some celebrity, but still they are able
Mm-hmm.
to make a huge difference in the world and society. You can go
Mm-hmm.
through so many people, so many examples like Warren Buffett. You can say
Mm-hmm.
this Mark Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I know a guy,
And
like when I was just studying physics at the time, he's also like Partho Mishra only. He's also a genius. His name is
mm-hmm.
Sudanva. And he was
Mm-hmm.
also kind of weird. He never care about his looks, right? But he's able to make a huge lot of difference. He's actually the professor right now in USA. And he's a master in physics also as well as mathematical. And he's now
Mm-hmm.
earning a huge amount of money. That's
Oh my God.
yes. He's having high level skill. I always, I mean, when I see this kind of people, there when I used to study, there were the people like
Mm-hmm.
who you just see and you just want to replicate them, right? There are a lot of that personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy was also one of them. And I always think that, okay, oh my God, what kind of mind he is having, what kind of things he is capable, his capabilities, his power. So I was really
Mm-hmm.
obsessed with that kind of guy. Then there was also another guy whose name was Muzaffar, and he was into pharmacy, and he can do anything. He's the master. He is
Mm-hmm.
now he's into research in some laboratory, making some
Mm-hmm.
medicine regarding pharmacology.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
when my period was good, when I was into good times, which I just discussed maybe in 2009, 10. So at that point of time, I have company of that kind of people also, which provides you
Mm-hmm.
inspiration, motivation from but from by just replicating them, from by just seeing them.
Yes. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so it plays a huge impact in your life.
Yeah, we meant to say that it means that we are just having a journey of like since we just studied like KGs till now that we have been just met like lots of the weird people who just makes our just life so much amusement by their just great skills, right?
Yes,
So we always find a kind of the guy which gives us goosebumps in every point of the time.
yes, yes. So no one appeared actually. So people just keep promises, right? They don't show up.
Yes, that's why. Yes, yes, we
It's
know that.
really hard. I mean, people just never show up.
Hmm. If the people purchase some kind of a subscription, then they have to.
Yeah,
So
let me.
they are not
Yeah, I would
losing
like.
anything right now.
Yes, I would like to illustrate here. For example, if you see some kind of free stuff, at the time you will not pay more attention and you will not care much. But when you invested some
Mm,
kind of money into that, you will definitely think, okay, well, I'm losing my money. Let me join that. I
mm,
invested my money. So that's why
yes.
mostly most of the people don't offer anything for free. Because when it is a free, it is considered to be a garbage.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's the reality.
Yes, definitely. That's why lots of the YouTube channels who told that on who tells every time like we are not just putting every kind of stuff that is useful for the your just academics because that people will be just considered as a kind of the trash, right? So people
Yes,
won't be jump in the like of the text like messaging me us or just seeing this kind of video as a useful. That's why I just put it as a kind of the short amount of the money we are just taking so that people could just take it as serious.
yes.
Like see, there is IPL is just going on right now. If
Mhm.
and the amount is estimated around 20 crores with the IPLs. If the 20 crores will be just completely eradicated from this IPL, definitely the enthusiasm that people were just showing right now, the the effort are just being done by the all the just teams and the players will be just completely invisible, don't you think?
Sorry, can you please repeat? Sorry, I was into some other thing.
I'm saying that there is IPL going right now, and which is considered to be the one of the most famous sports in the world and
Yes,
most earning sports in the world. And the amount is stated around 50 crores with the IPL. Those person who will be lifting the trophy will be just getting around 50 crores, right? So
yes,
what if that we eradicate those amounts from the IPL? Definitely people will just not take it as a most enthusiast watching this kind of IPL, as the people, as the players are just making a huge effort to just make this match every day just win, right? So
yes,
I don't think so that if you just eliminate the 50 crores from the IPL, the people not take it as a serious.
yes, yes, right.
So money has a dent towards the people life.
Yes, yes, definitely. That's why people sell courses, and these courses are not free. They charge
Mm,
so that people will pay attention, and they will just
yes.
get to know that this thing is valuable.
Mm,
It's not free. Same goes
mm,
with when you see the products with free, with discount. Right? It's actually the
mm,
marketing strategy, but people don't understand. When they see that
mm,
get
mm,
to buy one free, then they will always think,
mm,
okay, free stuff is there, let me just go and buy that. But they will not see that there is a marketing strategy involved. The the shop want to just get rid of the old stock, so that's why they are running this kind of free stuff.
mm. Yes.
And I have known people like they just obtain a kind of philosophy or psychology that when you just see the free stuff, don't buy, don't go
Mm,
for it. They have just that thing
mm,
in mind because they are aware that free is a very dangerous thing.
mm. See one thing. I mean, you can just assume one thing as well, like where you are just walking down on the road and there is some kind of the very good clothes have been just thrown like in between of the just road. You
Yes,
doesn't just feel like just catching it up or just grab it as soon as possible. But the thing is that whenever it is just put as a kind of the decorative way, like put it on the stall, then their just demands become so valuable, right? No, we have to
yes,
just put some kind of the money so that we could just get it or grab it.
yes,
So the same way it happens.
yes. Is the look that how you present and how you put matters.
Yes.
That's kind of
And
psychology.
as
That's kind of psychology and persuasion.
yes, and I also have seen whenever I just try to do a window shopping, like the same clothes which were not sold on the street or which were just sold on the just road, like people are selling it on the just like the street, like as a vendor shop. I would say that very common. But where it's the particular product, right? Like could be any kind of clothes, could be jewelry, but there's a demand gets completely increases when they just these clothes are just put in the in besides the glasses, right, in the just
Yes,
big shops, like having all the kind of the ACs, like having their just price becomes like 10 full times.
yes,
So it's all about the our perspective as well, like we just feel like that if it is on the street, then the prices must be very less, but it is inside the just some glasses or some kind of the self stuffs, so there's just price we have to just pay off like much bigger money for to just get this stuff.
yes. Same is the case when it is online stuff. Same
Mm,
case goes with it because you are not then paying for real estate and the investment that you have made for your property. But when you see
mm,
that same product in a shop, you have just paid this real estate money
mm,
and you have just surplus all the charges, and that's why the price of the product is high.
mm. Right.
I think that guy will appear when it will be 10 p.m. just like he did
Oh.
yesterday, that UK guy.
Okay. See.
And I just told him that be on time, and then he agreed also, but he's not showing it.
Hmm. Maybe he has forgotten.
There are certain rules also, right?
So,
Yes, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
hmm.
Yes,
I'm saying that are you into any kind of exercise right now or regular exercise?
yeah. What happened?
Okay. So how it is helping you, assisting you in terms of your just brain and in terms of your just health?
It removes. See, body is
Mm-hmm.
itself is a subconscious mind, right? So whatever
Yes.
you are just having some anxiety, stress, depression, it will lay out because hormones will be released, the blood will be moving, and it will improve you in many ways. And moreover, right now, as the climate is there, I have reduced the intake of the food as compared to the winter and others. So that way it
Mm-hmm.
is very much helpful. But right now the climate
Means
is
that
also
you.
right now the climate is also dangerous. We are having experiencing the rainfall right now.
Mm,
It is April days. It's very
yes.
strange.
It means that you also put a restriction towards like having eggs.
Yes, not lot of limited.
Mm. But though I can say that if you're just having egg each and every day, so there is a huge improvement compared to the common people, those who are just completely intake of all those common foods.
Yes, it will be huge improvement because it is a whole food. It contains all necessary
Hmm.
vitamins, minerals which are needed for your body to recover
Hmm. Hmm.
or to
Yes.
just get the new cells and also for the brain function is very much essential.
Yes. As you know that we had a discussion over the WhatsApp yesterday about the particular women, right?
Yeah.
So are you comfortable right now, or you should just go for some?
No, time is less than 1 minute. This will be ending very soon.
Okay. Okay, tomorrow we should just come with the topic so that we can just give our just take on towards it.
Yes,
We
yes.
just share our
Yes, and do you think that we will be sharing this link to the group tomorrow also?
thought. I don't think so that people are encouraged to just or just they just feel like just coming in this in those links, because although that we were in the just the same group like as before, and we didn't think so that like the way that we shows our enthusiasms like the